Good morning and welcome back to Ginger Welsh Allotments. I have come over today to crack on with the old digging up the gooseberry patch. Well, not the gooseberry patch, it's going to be the gooseberry patch, but I'm just having a little look around the allotment at the moment at what's growing. So I'll give you a little look at what's growing and then we'll crack on with the fruit garden. So here we have some cabbage growing nice there, and I think that's a collie, but that's not hearted up at all. None of my collies have hearted up, so I've obviously done something wrong about them. But I got a couple more cabbages growing nice over there, and loads of kale. I think kale will grow anywhere. I've got another cabbage there, and my purple sprouting broccoli seems to have just exploded. It's bigger than I thought it was going to be, and the sprouts are growing over there. My potatoes, my second earlies are ready, and my main crop is probably getting ready as well. So my leek patch is doing well, seems to be growing okay anyway, and my second plot of beetroot is bulbing up nice as well. Still got some from the first plot. My winter cabbage has flown on. We had a torrential rain on Wednesday. Everything has just come on in leaps and bounds since then. My squash, I have a butternut squash growing there and one growing there. So there's two anyway. Two growing, so hopefully they'll come to something. The other squashes, the Janona, nothing on them yet, but I wouldn't expect there to be yet. And of course the pumpkins I've shown you a few times, they still seem to go strong. My tomatoes are ripening quite a lot now. I'm usually getting between a tub full every 2 days at least, so that's good. Courgettes still going strong. Petty pans I'm getting a lot of, but the traditional green ones seem to have died back a bit now. Here's the remainder of my beetroot patch, and the peas are doing well. They have got pods on them. I don't think we're going to get a great crop because they haven't grown up very high, but we will get something from them, so that's good. The runner beans still producing at the rate of knots, but I think I might leave the majority of the beans on there now and see how well the beans dry, like I'm doing with the ballottis. These ballotti beans I haven't picked at all because I'm leaving them on there and they'll dry, and I'll be able to have them in soups. And look at that down there, there's loads down there. I'll be able to have them in soups during the winter. My sweet corn I think is about ready to be picked. They said the tassels will go chocolate brown. That's not chocolate brown at the moment. There are a couple that are looking chocolate brown, and I've squeezed the corn inside, and the juices haven't been milky, they're still clear, which according to my book says that they are not quite ripe yet. You've got to have a sort of a milky colour. My rhubarb patch is taking shape. Unfortunately everything now is getting really weedy because I'm concentrating on clearing this ground, and when I'm concentrating on clearing the ground I can't then weed at the same time, and I only have limited time over here, so eek. Blackcurrant seems to have taken anyway. That's good. And my tay berries, well, this is positive because they didn't have these on them when I planted them. Tiny little ones on this one. And a little one on the top there. So I'm taking that growth as a good sign that they've settled in and hopefully will grow. Like I said, we've had terrible rain this week, so I probably planted them out in like monsoon weather, so it hasn't done them much good, but there we are. Right, where am I? Here. This is the gooseberry patch. Pop my head in shot, hello. So this is the gooseberry patch, which I'm going to clear hopefully today. I also now have this bit to clear because I went and bought some red currants, didn't I? So now I've got to get the red currants next to the black currants, which is marvellous. So I'll show you what ideas I've got for the rest of the plot. This horrendously weedy section over here is going to be my strawberry patch because I've got about 50 strawberries, hopefully, if they all come through. 50 new strawberry plants that I got from runners off old plants, and they're all going to go in this bed here. Then, as I showed you, my gooseberry patch will come up to where that pole is, because I need to keep a walkway to my shed, so that should be in direct line with my shed. Then over here is where I'm going to start planting the raspberries. I've only got 2 summer and 2 winter at the moment, but I'm hoping to have a patch going up there. And then I'm thinking I might get some apple and pear trees and plant them in an espalier fashion, which is where you train them to run along the cordons. And hopefully that will be good. And then over here I'm hoping to move my grape bush over and grow up the side of the shed and then across over to here and down. So I'm just heading home and I just wanted to show you the progress that's been made. So I'm pleased to say I've now cleared the patch for the gooseberries and I've made a start on the patch for the red currants. But I just like that little bit there really. But I've put down this marker to mark out how far I'm going, because I don't need to dig all this up at the moment because there's nothing going there. In my mind I was going to put some white currants there, and I haven't got hold of them yet, which is probably just as well, as it might give me some chance to clear this ground before planting the white currants. So I'm heading home for my lunch now. When I come back after lunch I shall clear the rest of this bit for the red currants and then put some manure on the red currant patch here and the gooseberry patch there and mix it all in, and I'll probably leave it to settle overnight and then plant out the gooseberries and red currants in the morning. So I came back after lunch and I've just finished clearing the red currant patch, so I'm now going to get some manure and work it into the ground. So here is the ground cleared, and where each fruit bush is going to go I put a pile of manure which I'm going to work into the ground with a fork, and then I shall put some fish blood and bone, scattered it over the top and rake it in, and I'll leave it to settle overnight and come back in the morning and plant the bushes. And it was actually a very worthwhile idea to put the manure there, because it gave me an idea of the diameter and circumference of the bushes as they grow, and I think spacing wise it's going to be okay. So fingers crossed, I should be able to harvest them easily. So it's all mixed in, and I'm just going to put the bloodfish and bone in and give it all a rake over. So that's me done for the day. I'm off home, and I shall come back tomorrow and get the plants in. All I can say about that is lovely job.